Welcome to Microeconomics. Today, I would like to explain about price ceiling in pharmaceutical. What is the definition of price ceiling? A price ceiling denotes a government-imposed regulatory regulation that sets the maximum allowable cost for essential and life-saving drugs. What is the main purpose of price ceiling in pharmaceutical? Critical and life-saving medications. Government regulations. Patient affordability and treatment and accessibility. Socioeconomic implications. Preventing exorbitant pricing. What is the analysis of the short-term or long-term consequences for both consumers and producers? Consumers. Short-term positive. An immediate relief consumers as the cost of insulin lowered. Easing financial burdens and ensuring continued access to this essential medication. Short-term negative. Potential reduction in profit margins for pharmaceutical companies, which probably may affect their ability to invest in research and development R&D and potentially influence future innovations in diabetes management. Long-term positive. Enabling them to regularly obtain insulin without having to pay excessive prices. Long-term. This can result in better health outcomes and less financial burden for those who manage their diabetes. Long-term negative. It may be difficult for pharmaceutical companies to remain profitable, which might reduce their motivation to spend money on research, new technology, and the creation of better insulin formulations. Producers. Short-term positive. Pharmaceutical businesses may initially gain from increased demand for insulin due to cheaper pricing by retaining or even growing their market share. Short-term negative. Price limitations that reduce immediate profit margins might make it more difficult for pharmaceutical firms to support research and development, which could impede the discovery of novel therapies for diabetes. Long-term positive. Insulin may continue to have a stable market, guaranteeing a continual stream of clients. If price caps are implemented without significantly impairing pharmaceutical businesses' financial sustainability, this might provide long-term stability for them. Long-term negative. Prolonged low profit margins have the potential to deter pharmaceutical businesses from making long-term investments in novel inventions or in more efficient versions of insulin. This could have an effect on the creation of better diabetes care strategies. What is the role of government? The government is essential in maintaining and controlling insulin price caps. These upper price caps are usually imposed and monitored by regulatory organizations or authorities in the pharmaceutical and health industries. What is the potential challenges? Black market activities. Possible rise of the black market, in which people or organizations try to get around the price ceiling laws by conducting unapproved transactions. Reduced incentives for innovation. Lower profit margins might discourage pharmaceutical companies from investing in the creation of novel, enhanced insulin formulations. Difficulty of assessing fair prices. It is difficult to determine a fair and appropriate price cap that guarantees customer affordability without unreasonably impeding the ability of pharmaceutical corporations to make a profit. What is the enforcement mechanism? Monitoring and auditing. To achieve compliance, pharmaceutical businesses are subject to stringent monitoring and audits by government authorities tasked with controlling price limitations. Penalties and fines. Penalties and fines are among the enforcement tools used to penalize enterprises that violate price ceiling restrictions. These fines serve as disincentives and promote observance of the set price caps. Periodic review and adjustments. Government authorities periodically evaluate pricing ceilings in order to handle changing healthcare requirements and economic realities. In order to maintain the established prices' proper balance between affordability and economic sustainability. Adjustments are made as needed. In conclusion, within the pharmaceutical industry, the imposition of price limitations for essential drugs like insulin is a careful balancing act between guaranteeing consumer access and preserving the financial stability of pharmaceutical companies. Thank you.